What's up everybody, Curtis Desmond here. Welcome back to another video, and I know it's been a while since I've last uploaded. I just haven't really been motivated to make videos the past while. It's probably been about a month or two since I've actually uploaded, and I do apologize for that. I do want to try get into the rhythm of making videos again. Of course, starting with this one, which is my Royal Rumble 2022 predictions. Just before I get into it, I just want to say I have been unmotivated to make videos, but now I do want to get back into the rhythm of making videos. So expect more videos to come. I do have a couple of AEW Unrivaled figure reviews that I did record before I kind of took a break from making videos. I just have to edit them together. So expect a couple of them to be coming over the next couple of weeks. Let me try to do the maths here. There's about 5 or 6 of them that I need to edit, so they might take a while to come out, but you can expect them in the future. Of course, today we have my Royal Rumble predictions. I almost forgot the shows today. That's why I'm literally recording this and uploading the day of the Rumble. I'm recording this Saturday because I'm so used to there being Sunday WWE pay-per-views, and I haven't watched weekly WWE in about 2 years. I haven't watched a WWE pay-per-view since Survivor Series, so I am very out of the loop on what is happening on WWE program. I know bits here and there that I've seen on social media. So yeah, this prediction should be fun. Maybe I do a review tomorrow. We'll have to see. It depends if anything major happens. But it is the Royal Rumble, one of my favourite shows of the year, every year. Like I said, I've been out of the loop on WWE recently. I just haven't really been enjoying the product. But it's the Rumble. I'm excited. I cannot wait for the Royal Rumble. As I said, one of my favourite shows of the year. So let's not waste any time and let's get straight into it. And we will start with the mixed tag team match of the couple between Edge and Beth Phoenix versus Miz and Maryse. Of course, this one, I'm going to go with Edge and Beth Phoenix. Miz and Maryse are... during Miz's last run, or when Maryse was around in like 2016, were one of the best things on WTV. I don't really know what they've been doing up as of late, but I'm going to go with Edge and Beth just because I love Edge, one of my favourite all-time wrestlers. And he's been back for like 2 years now. It's mad how time flies. 2 years he's been back since he returned at the 2020 Royal Rumble. Yeah, I just see Edge and Beth winning here. Miz and Maryse are good as well, but I just feel I can't go against Edge. I love Edge, so I'm gonna go with them. Should be a fun match, I think. Miz and Edge and Beth and Maryse. Beth and Maryse, I have a lot of history going back to like the early 2010s. So yeah, it should be a bit of a fun match here, and yeah, we're gonna go with Edge and Edge and Beth Phoenix to get done over Miz and Maryse. What else do we have? Raw Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch defends against Doudrop, formerly known as Piper Niven or Viper on the indie scene. I'm going to go with Becky Lynch. I am a big Viper fan or Doudrop fan. I hate that name. I'm just going to call her Piper Niven or Viper. I'm going to refuse to call her Doudrop from now on. I just hate that name. But big fan of her from her days in like ICW. She done some stuff for Stardom as well before she got signed. So yeah, very interesting one here. Becky, of course, I love Becky. Being Irish, she is one of my favourite wrestlers. I absolutely love Becky. And again, I'm going to go with Becky here. The last kicker, the man, Becky Lynch, will get the win and retain the Raw Women's Championship. And I feel like normally Royal Rumble, Road to WrestleMania, I feel like normally there aren't any real major title changes. As you'd probably get from these I don't really want to spoil that, but I feel like going into Mania, I feel like you would want to keep the belt on Becky. She is a bigger star, and yeah, I feel like just holding on to Becky and keeping the belt in the lead up to Mania makes sense to keep the belt on your bigger names. As I said, Viper, a great wrestler, and has she should be a future world champion. But with a name like Doudrop, is that someone you want headlining WrestleMania? Can you that's what I base WWE names off. Can you picture this name main eventing or headlining WrestleMania? Becky Lynch, yes. Doudrop, I just can't picture that on WrestleMania posters. like the promotion videos and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna stick with Bex. Roman Reigns versus Seth freaking Rollins. I'm very confused in this because last pay-per-view I watched was Survivor Series. Both men were heels. I'm pretty sure from what I've seen, I haven't seen anyone turn face. They both seem to be heels in this one, so I don't really know. The Usos are banned from ringside. I'm gonna go with Roman. I just feel like Roman's reign. I didn't mean that pun at all. But Roman's reign as champion has been a very strong one. He won the belt SummerSlam 2020, I believe it was. Like, he's had that belt for a long time, and I just, when it's a big strong run like that, keep it going, keep the momentum going, because I feel like even though he's held the belt for so long, people aren't tired of it. People haven't like got fed up of it, the championship run. So yeah, keep it on, Roman, and keep it going to Mania, and then at WrestleMania, the biggest show of the year, that's when maybe you have someone finally get the better of the head of the table, the tribal chief, and you have Roman then at WrestleMania. That's when he loses the belt finally. And then the singles match for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, Brock Lesnar versus Bobby Lashley. Finally, this match is happening. It is a dream match that I know fans have, and myself have been looking forward to for a long time. Two amateur wrestlers standouts who made it into WWE, became big stars in a short period of time, went to MMA. Both kind of made a name in MMA in their own way. Of course, Brock mainly UFC, Bobby mainly Bellator. And now both back in the WWE, both back in the world title picture. I know Lesnar, sorry, has been back for about 10 years now. Lashley's been back for a couple of years as well. That's actually mad now that I think about it. Brock Lesnar returned in 2012. 10 years ago, Brock returned to WWE. That's how long. Wow, time really does fly. I'm getting sidetracked here. But very looking forward to this match, given enough time. Big physical battle between these two men. Should a lot of possibilities of something good. I'm gonna go with Lesnar here. I don't know. He only won the belt recently, I'm pretty sure. Like, he started a month. From what I remember, he was meant to face Roman. Roman then had got COVID or something and got pulled from that show, and he was added to the WWE title match, which he then went on to win. So maybe the only reason I can see them taking the belt off Lesnar is going to something with Roman, but then going into Mania, you kind of can't do champion versus champion, title for title, because then you add the Rumble winner to the mix. Then it becomes what I did with Charlotte, Becky, and Rousey a couple of years ago, so you're kind of just repeating that storyline. So do you hold back off on Reigns and Lesnar and just move forward, or do you circle back to that? And I think it's best to just move forward going into Mania, and then maybe after Mania, kind of see how the landscape is then, and maybe revisit that at a later point of this year. So because of that, I'm going to go with Lesnar to retain here, and then maybe I don't really know where you go with Lashley then going into the Mania season, but I'm sure WWE have their plans, but also know that they probably haven't got any plans until the right day of. So I don't know. I don't really see Lesnar losing the belt here, so I'm just going to go with Brock. Women's Royal Rumble match, and we have 23 out of the 30 entrants already announced as of last night's SmackDown. So yeah, unless more people have been announced between the time it takes me to record and upload this video. So yeah. We have 23 out of the 30 entrants, so that leaves 7 spots open for surprises. Hopefully we get a few big surprises, a few good surprises. Maybe a few NXT names like Io Shirai, Dakota Kai. I know they did dark matches on SmackDown, so maybe they're getting lined up for main roster runs. Maybe a couple of returns, even though I know a few of returns have been already previously announced for this match. So let me just quickly run through the participants in the Women's Royal Rumble that have been announced at this time. So you have Rhea Ripley, Nikki Ash, Dana Brooke, Carmella, Queen Zelina, Tamina, Shotzi, Natalya, Aaliyah, Naomi, Shayna Baszler, Charlotte Flair, Nikki Bella, Brie Bella, Lita, Michelle McCool, Kelly, Summer Rae, Impact Wrestling Women's World Knockouts Champion Mickie James, which blew the world, like whole wrestling world, like what Impact WWE working relationship. Impact Wrestling Knockouts Champion will be in the Royal Rumble. Mickie James, Hardcore Country herself, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan, Sasha Banks, and Sonya Deville. And I believe the winner of the Royal Rumble is one of the names there that the Women's Royal Rumble will be one of the names I just mentioned there. And that will be Liv Morgan. If you are a fan of my channel and you've watched my previous WWE predictions, I've been calling for a Liv Morgan push for time now. Go back literally months, like Money in the Bank. I was saying she should have won Money. I'm pretty sure I said she should win Money in the Bank and get a push. Yeah, I've been calling for a Liv Morgan push for a while even. So yeah, I'm going to go with Liv here. Eventually they're going to give her the push. I know Liv Morgan, a lot of people are high on her. A lot of people really want her to get into kind of that main event scene, or not really the main event scene, but that title picture scene in the women's division, and so do I. So I'm going to go with Liv Morgan to finally kind of get that push that I rightfully believe she deserves. And then, of course, last but not least, we have the Men's Royal Rumble, and there's 25 out of the 30 participants already announced for this. Of course, that leaves 5 spaces open. Some maybe returns, hopefully a few big returns, a few big surprises, maybe a few NXT call-ups, or not even call-ups, but just like superstars participating. You know, you could have Ciampa, Steiner, or Breck, or whatever his name is. For me, I would always call him Steiner. He's a Steiner. He looks like a Steiner, wrestles like a Steiner. But I'm not getting into that. I've kind of... but yeah, let's not waste time. Let's just cover the participants that have already been announced. Because, you know, with WWE, it's the Royal Rumble. Anyone can be surprised entrant. Anyone can show up. So far, the 25 we have announced are Angelo Dawkins, Montez Ford, Rey Mysterio, Dominic Mysterio, Austin Theory, Johnny Knoxville, Sheamus, Damian Priest, AJ Styles, Big E, Happy Corbin, Madcap Moss, Sami Zayn, Kofi Kingston, Kevin Owens, Omos, Randy Orton, Riddle, Chad Gable, Otis, Dolph Ziggler, Robert Roode, Shinsuke Nakamura, Rick Boogs, and Ricochet. And because I haven't really been keeping up with weekly TV, I kind of... Normally, you can get a feeling who they're setting up to win the Rumble, but because I haven't got that, this is literally a fresh... It's literally a pick-em for me. I'm going to go with Kevin Owens, even though if Kevin Owens wins, who does he go for? Does he go for Reigns? Does he go for Lesnar? Does that mean one of them then drop the belts between now and Mania? Or does that mean one of them drop the belts on this show? I don't know. But I'm going to go with Kevin Owens because I absolutely love Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, for years before he got signed as well. One of my favourite wrestlers of all time, Kevin Steen. He's like one of the reasons I got into like PWG Ring of Honor. So I always going to want him to succeed. He's living his dream now. He's making good money for his family, hence why he re-signed for the WWE. And I feel like that is the main reason why I'm going for Kevin Owens. He recently just re-signed a deal with the WWE. Yeah, so I feel like he's recently re-signed. I feel like maybe they have plans for, like, they obviously have a plan for him. They obviously have something in mind for him. And I'm hoping maybe that is a big Royal Rumble win. And I'd love to see Kevin Owens, Kevin Steen, whatever you love to call him. I'd love to see him in event WrestleMania. So, yeah, based on that, I'm going to go with Kevin Owens. Whether or not that is the direction they are actually going in, I don't really know. But, yeah, but like I said, I feel like that new contract is kind of playing a big part in my mind on why I'm going for Steen, or Owens, sorry, again. And, yeah, so if that is it for my Royal Rumble 2022 predictions, please let me know what you think in the comment section below, who you think will win the Royal Rumble. Maybe let me know what some of the surprises or people you're thinking you hope to show up. And yeah, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.